Hey, what's up, baby girls? How's everyone doing? Welcome back. I hope everyone is doing super, super well today. Welcome to another Christmas design, another Christmas Chronicles. As you guys can see here, I'm already starting with the design per usual. My tips were already prepped, but I missed one, my index finger. You guys know that usually I prep my nails for video purposes only. This is not for practice, but this is not for like actual clients. I usually apply 2 to 3 coats of regular clear nail polish, and then I go ahead and glue on my tips, and then I do a small tiny little layer of crystal clear acrylic on top of that so that it looks a bit more natural. Well, I forgot to do it on my index finger. I did it all throughout my nails except my index. I was like, what happened? I was about to do it, but I'm like, you know what, whatever, I'm not gonna do it. So I just left it. And you guys can see here that I'm already applying or starting my acrylic application. For this, I'm using dragon fruit from Valentino. It's a super beautiful, super light pinky tone. I'm not, it's more like on the translucent side other than the opaque side. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and apply it here on the tips of the nails because we're gonna be doing an ombre. We're gonna be doing ombre Frenchies. You guys, when have you guys seen this? Like, literally, or have you? Because I haven't. If you have, let me know, because honestly I would like to know and give credit to the person that actually came up with it, because I have never seen it. But anyway, we're gonna do that later on the video. And you guys can see here that I'm starting to create my ombre. So two nudes, you guys, are pretty easy to ombre together. There's no need to blend any harsh edges or anything like that. They're super easy to blend because it's nude and nude, you know what I mean? They're both super light colors. I did it here anyway, but you don't have to, really. Like I mentioned, they're super light, so they're gonna be able to blend in together perfectly. So the nude that I'm using is Birthday Suit from my online store. The 20% off ends this Friday, I believe. So you guys still have time to go and have 20% off your purchase. So if you guys want to go and get yourself some goodies from my online store, the link to that will be in the description box below, as well as, no, don't use that coupon code because you will be getting 20% off whenever you check out. Okay, so don't worry about that coupon code. That's only for 10%. So yeah, you guys, now here I'm gonna be starting to create my little Frenchies. I've been loving to create my Frenchies other than drawing them. It all depends. You guys know how sometimes you just get hooked on doing one thing and you do it over and over and over and over, and then all of a sudden it's like a little phase, you know what I mean? It just passes through and then you jump onto the next thing. So this is pretty much what's happening to me right now. I've been loving my acrylic Frenchies, so that's what I'm doing here. And I pick up a pretty large bead, well, as much as I can. And then I go ahead and apply it here around the apex area, a little below that, and then I try to blend as much as I can up towards like the cuticle area, and then I start to shape it, which is a little hard, honestly, being completely honest. Frenchies to me have always been super hard to do, honestly. Drawing them are much faster and much easier in my eyes, but I really don't want to leave this behind, you know what I mean? I don't want to lose practice on it. I want to keep on practicing and getting better at it. So the second bead is gonna go around the cuticle area, and you guys saw that I picked up the Birthday Suit bead. So the first bead that I did was from the Valentino dragon fruit to create the little Frenchie, and then to pretty much create the whole little Frenchie, I went in with the Birthday Suit on around the cuticle area just to build the whole Frenchie out. And then I'm gonna be doing the exact same thing on the pinky, which I'm really hoping I'm explaining myself at it. But like I mentioned before, they are a little hard to do. I'm not gonna lie, because to me they're super hard, you guys. Like, they're really hard still. But just practice, practice, practice. Even watching a novela, sit down and watch a novela, and you'll be good. Like, you'll start to see the difference when you first start it. And if you practice, 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 you'll start to see how better you're getting at it. You know what I mean? So yeah, like I mentioned, I went ahead and did the exact same thing on the pinky. And then off camera, I went in with my hand file, my 8080 hand file, and just kind of perfected the Frenchie we created. Why? Because yeah, sometimes it comes out a little crooked, and you don't want that. You want your Frenchies to be looking crisp AF. So that's what I did. I went in with my hand file and just made it a little bit more crisp. So now I'm gonna be taking holidays, and oh my god, this is my favorite red from my Christmas collection. Like I mentioned, everything is 20% off. Don't forget that. So if you want to go and get the Christmas collection, it is still available. So go and grab that. And this acrylic comes in the collection, you guys. Whenever you buy the whole bundle, like the whole acrylic collection, the Christmas collection, I do throw in a freebie in there. So you're not only getting 10 acrylic powders, but you're getting 11, one for free, and 20% off. Like, come on, you guys. So yeah, you guys, I love this red. It does have like glitter in there, but it is such a gorgeous red, you guys. I love it. You guys can also see the consistency, how it is super buttery, how it is super easy to mold, how it's super easy to work with. All I do is I pick up my first bead, I kind of let it get the right consistency on my brush, you know, let it I can never say that, you guys. That's why I never even mentioned that here. Polymerize, you know what I mean. I let it do its thing on my brush, and once I see that the little bead turned super shiny, I go ahead and apply it. I go ahead and put it down on my nail. Sometimes you gotta, some acrylics are faster than others, some polymerize faster than others. As soon as you pick up the bead, it'll start to turn shiny, and you know, that's just how it is, you guys. Others are slower. So for mine, I would say is more of like a medium speed. It's not too slow and it is not too fast. That's what I like, because it's perfect for beginners. So once I see that the bead is starting to turn shiny, that's when I place down my bead and start to mold it. So I went ahead and did the exact same thing here on the pinky, as you guys can see here. And the brush that I am using is a number 12 brush, Kolinski brush, from my online store. And I've received several comments on my videos. A lot of you actually liked it. A lot of you liked the brush, and I am super happy about it, because that makes me happy. I know that one of you mentioned that it was like a very small size according to a number 12 brush, but honestly, you guys, like, I think it's a perfect size for a beginner. So if you guys are beginners, I think it's perfect. So now I'm gonna go ahead and cap everything. I'm gonna be using my Two Guys monomer, and I love this monomer, you guys. I think it's so it's not like low odor. It's not, you guys, because honestly all monomers stink. Like, they do smell bad, but I think it's not as strong as others. Okay, so if you guys haven't tried that, I do have a coupon code with Two Guys. I will have that linked in the description box below. And I went ahead and purchased their mystery box, and I'm waiting for it, and because I cannot wait to show you guys what came in that mystery box. I purchased the large, I believe, which was like the $100 one, and I can't wait to get that on my hands. So yeah, I'll be, of course, reviewing that here on my channel. And like I mentioned, I love their products. I freaking love their products. So if you guys are interested, I will have that linked in the description box below. I believe they still have mystery boxes. I saw on their stories about 2 to 3 days ago. No, not even. I think it was last night when I saw it. And I believe they mentioned that they still have mystery boxes available. So if you guys are interested, I will have their their link to their store on the description box below, as well as my coupon code. So yeah, like I mentioned, I'm gonna go ahead and cap everything, making sure everything is nice and capped, everything has a nice structure and a correct structure. And that's pretty much what I'm gonna be doing. I will let you guys sit back and relax, watch this part, and I'll be back. Now, baby girls, we're gonna be moving on to filing. You guys know, per usual, you guys already know my whole filing routine. You guys probably already memorized it. I pretty much do the same thing on each and every video. So I go in with my 80/80 nail grid file just to remove any excess acrylic that might have run down towards the sidewall of the nails, and also underneath, like the nail. It gets stuck underneath and it gets stuck onto my skin, and I don't like that. So I like to go in with my hand file first, and then after that I'm gonna go in with my Melody Susie 5-in-1, I believe. I'm not really sure of the name, you guys, but it is a tapered and drill bit. I've been loving it. I don't know what I was doing with my life this whole time, you guys, because I've been loving it. So I'm gonna be going with it at about 12 rpms. I did speed it up a little bit this time, about 12 rpms, I'm sorry. And I'm just gonna go ahead and seal the cuticle area because that's gonna prevent lifting. I'm gonna go ahead and debulk the nail, removing all lumps and bumps left behind from the acrylic. And then I do like to bring it from side to side all the way down towards the tip of the nail. Sometimes I do this little motion here. It's so much easier when you're working with super extra long nails. And yeah. So then I also like to further shape the sidewalls. It just helps me create a super crisp shape. So this is a part where I kind of switched up a little bit. So instead of going in with my 150 nail grit file, now I'm taking my fine sanding bands from Pana, and I would usually go in with my 150 nail grit file to remove any harsh lines left from the drill bit that we had previously used, so that it would just help me buff the surface of the nails. But recently I was like, you know what, I need something that just cuts my time in half, other than just going in with my hand file and doing all this, because honestly it is extra work, but I don't like to jump that, you know what I mean. So I decided to go in with my fine sanding band, and honestly I love it. I love the outcome, and I've been loving how it's smooth, it leaves the nails. So I've been loving to go in with this one. Like I mentioned, it is a fine sanding band. You guys can find sanding bands on Amazon, eBay, pretty much wherever. And I do have it at about 8 to 9 RPMs. You guys, it's not even that fast. So then I go through all of the nails using this sanding band, and then of course, just to finish everything off, we're gonna be going in with an actual buffer. If I do see that there's a little more shaping needed, then I do take my 80/80 nail grid file once again, just to further shape. And then, as you guys can see here, it all depends, you guys, you know what I mean. And then I also like to shape underneath the nails, you guys. Sometimes we do tend to leave little grooves down there, because since I do shape using my drill bit, sometimes it does leave like little grooves down there, and I don't like that. Sometimes when you lift your hand, you can see that, and they might look super bomb on top, but on the bottom you're like, what the heck is going on down there. So then I do like to take my hand file down there and make everything nice and straight, nice and crisp. And of course, we have to cleanse everything, because we're going to be doing a ton of things to these nails. So then I'm going to be taking a little bit of alcohol and a lint-free wipe, and just wipe everything, and that way there is no dust particles. So then, of course, now we're going to be moving on to the actual decoration and all that. Your favorite part. Well, this is actually my favorite part, you guys. So this is a design inspired by, I will have her name somewhere in the description box below, you guys, because this is not like this is not it. My god, it didn't come out of my head. Okay, this is not my inspiration, and somebody actually did it. I really don't know who was the creator, who did this. I honestly don't know. I've seen several designs like these, so I honestly don't know who it was. If somebody knows, please let me know in the comment section, because I'm not sure. Like, I'm not sure. I've seen so many of them, but the one person that I saw, I had her screenshot here saved on my phone, but I don't have the name. You know what I mean? Like, I have the picture, but I didn't take the name of the creator, so I'm not sure who it was. So yeah, I'm so sorry about that. If I do find her, I will have her somewhere here, because this is not my inspiration, like I mentioned. So anyway, I went in with a super thin coat of my matte top coat. My matte top coat is bomb.com, you guys. Like, it is. If you guys haven't tried my matte top coat, what are you doing? What are you doing? Just kidding, you guys. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and apply a matte top coat, because honestly, it just helps you whenever you're doing nail art like this. It just helps the gel, it helps the brush slide through and just make, I don't know, you guys, it's just better. So I went ahead and cured that for 60 seconds, and then I'm gonna be going in with a white gel polish, and this super thin liner because we're gonna be creating a candy cane design. So the candy cane is gonna be going on the Frenchies. So the white gel polish that I'm using is from Valentino. I love this white, hands down one of the best whites out there. It's not streaky, it's super opaque, it covers up everything, and I love it, you guys. If you guys haven't tried it, again, what are you doing? I'm playing, you guys. And yeah, I just love it. I love it. But yeah, we're gonna be creating the little candy cane here, like I mentioned. I was like, how am I gonna do this? I know I did it last year, but I mean, you really don't practice candy cane every day of your life, you know what I mean? So I had totally forgot how to do it, and I was like, how do I do this? How? So I did have to look at certain tutorials up on Instagram and TikTok and all that to kind of refresh my memory, and it actually helped. So here, that's what I'm doing. You just kind of do these little, it begins like at the center, and it begins from super skinny to like thick at the top, you know what I mean? You guys can see here what I'm doing. They're not really that hard, but like I mentioned, I had totally lost practice. I had totally forgot how I had done it. So yeah, it kind of refreshed my memory. So yeah, right in the center, we're gonna be actually creating thinner lines. So yeah, do not cure it just yet. Don't cure it because we're gonna be going in with a sugar effect. The little sugar effect that I usually go in and that I've been using lately on my videos, that one came on my last year's Christmas collection. Remember, it was like a huge bundle with a whole lot of things, and it came like with 6 random glitters in there. One of them was a sugar effect, and that's the one that I'm using here, you guys. I love it for Christmas designs because it kind of gives the like the illusion of snow, but it also has a little sparkle in there, which I love. So if you guys haven't, let me know if you guys have tried it and if you guys have liked it, because honestly I love it. So yeah, like I mentioned, I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle my sugar effect on top of this, or my little glitter on top of that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and cure for full 60 seconds, because remember that you do have glitter on top of that and you really want it to fully cure. So I went ahead and cured it for 60 seconds. After it came out, I'm going to be taking this silver gel polish. It's a liner gel polish. It's from the little liner polishes that were coming out last year. And I did went ahead and buy, I think, 2 of the collections. One was the brown collection and the other one was like the colorful collection, which is like the pinks, the greens, the blues, the white, the black, you know, all like your usual colors that you usually use. And it did come with a gold and with a silver, so that's the one that I'm using here. And I'm gonna be doing the exact same thing here on the pinky, and since I already explained what I did on the index, I'm gonna let you watch this one. Okay, baby girls, so now for the super super super, to me, fun part. We're gonna be doing the little hearts candy cane in the center. So I'm gonna be taking a red. This is a red from Nail Reserve, I believe. I don't remember the name to it, but it's a super beautiful red. And I'm gonna be taking a super, well, not a super thick, but a thicker brush than the one that I was using prior to this, for the heart. Now, one of the hearts was a little off, you guys, and I seriously didn't notice, probably because I'm working on myself, and it is so much harder to work on yourself and actually be watching every single little detail that you're doing. So you guys can see it here. I seriously, when I was doing it, I did not notice. But yeah, I went ahead and did kind of like the outline of the heart, and now with my liner brush and a bit more of that gel, I'm going to be perfecting it a little bit and making it a little more thicker. So I'm going to be doing the exact same thing on the ring finger as well. um yeah, I was thinking in my head that they were super 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 straight and that they looked exactly the same, but they didn't. um at the end, I do have to kind of bring one of my nails a little, like a little more down than the other one, and just so that you can actually get like the right proportion, you know what I mean, like so that it looks super, like a super crisp heart, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing the exact same thing like I mentioned on the ring finger. I'm gonna go ahead and cure for about 30 seconds. You don't have to cure that much. And then once it comes out, I'm gonna be doing the candy cane. So before doing the candy cane, I'm gonna go ahead and outline the little heart with a white, and I'm using the exact same white from Valentino. And I'm gonna go ahead and outline the outer part, and also I went ahead and outlined the inner part, so I did both. And then I went ahead and cured for about 50 seconds, just 15 seconds, I'm sorry, just kind of flash cure that so that it won't move around or it won't budge. Just in case you mess up your nail art or your candy cane, then you don't have to mess up the rest of the nail art, you know what I mean. So I just kind of flash cured that, and then after that I went ahead and did my little lines for the candy cane. Okay, so now that we're through with the candy cane design, I'm gonna go ahead and add another layer of my matte top coat on top of that, because the design was actually all matte. So I went ahead and did the exact same thing, and then I did it on the ring finger as well. I went ahead and added just a super thin layer, you guys. There's no need to add extra layers to top coat or shiny or matte top coat, whatever you're using. Just a super thin layer will do the job, I promise. So then after that, I cured for about 60 seconds. And then once it came out, now I'm gonna be super speeding up this process, because you don't want to be sitting here for about 10 minutes just watching me do this part. But pretty much it's just a red little what's it called, a little red crystal, and then two little caviar beads, and then one little red crystal, and then two caviar beads. So the red crystals that I'm using, you guys can see here, these are hot fix, and I find them on Amazon, and they work exactly the same, you guys. I promise you, they work exactly the same. I was very hesitant when I first got them. I did not know what they were or how they were gonna look like. It didn't even explain. I believe it didn't even explain it on the ad from Amazon. I was like, when I received it, I was like, what happened? And I didn't want to use them, but then I started using them. I'm like, hey, like, they're super shiny, they work perfect, they're not bulky or anything like that. I know it looks like they're super bulky, and they're not, you guys, I promise you. And they're super super cheap. So if you guys haven't tried them, what are you doing? Yeah, like, they're, oh my god, you guys, I'm so sorry, it's Monday and this video is super long. It's super long. It's 40 minutes long, you guys, and I tried to speed it up as much as I could. I tried to just cut everything that was not important, and still it was 40 minutes long. So I'm so sorry about that, but I really hope you guys enjoyed the design, the video itself, the outcome, just everything. Your little time here, if you watch 10, 15, 20 minutes of it, thank you so much, because I know that a lot of you work, a lot of you have a home, a lot of you have kids, a lot of you have husbands, and I know it's not easy, you guys. Trust me, I know, because I'm there. I'm in that same boat, and I know, you guys, it's a little hard. But thank you so much either way. I will be reviewing a Melody Susie drill probably this week, hopefully. And I will be giving it away. I really want to give something to you guys out, just being so thankful for each and every one of you that supported me through this journey, through everything, you guys. My online store, my Instagram, my YouTube. I just want to give something to you guys, and I don't think that's gonna be the only drill I'm gonna be giving away, because I have a whole lot of them and I don't know what to do anymore, so I need to start giving them away. So probably I'll be giving some away during these few weeks before Christmas. And yeah, so stay tuned for that. So after that, you guys, I went ahead and did the exact same thing on the ring finger. I went ahead and cut that part out because you had already seen what I did on the middle nail. And then after that, I'm gonna be taking the exact same silver that we took for the candy cane nails, and just did the little outline in the center of it, of the little heart. So now I'm gonna be taking the same white once again, and I'm gonna be making the little icicles. So I went ahead and outlined kind of like the outer part of the heart, and then I'm gonna be doing the little icicles here. Icicles are super super easy to do, you guys, because they're not straight, they're very jagged, and they're super easy to do. So if you don't have a steady hand like me, tengo mano de maraquera, like they say, these are perfect for you. So after that, I went ahead and sprinkled my sugar on top of that. Well, not my sugar, but my glitter or my sugar effect on top of that. And then I went ahead and fully cured for 60 seconds. Again, whenever you're doing sugar effect, you want to make sure that you fully cure for the whole 60 seconds, because you don't want that to move around. So that's what I went ahead and did. And then, like I mentioned, I did the exact same thing on the ring finger. So that was pretty much it. After that, I went in with a little bit of cuticle oil. The cuticle oil that I use is from my online store. It is a rose scented cuticle oil and it smells super super delicious. And I went ahead and just put that on my cuticles because you don't want your cuticles looking crusty AF, you guys. So then this is the end result. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me how I did. Personally, I loved it. And tell me what you guys think about the ombre Frenchies. Can you guys see here the difference or can you not? Let me know. I honestly loved it. I think I'm going to be doing it more and more and more because I really loved how they look. And it just gives it like a little more, I don't know, you guys, like a little oomph to it. You know what I mean? Like, they're not just plain nude, but ombre Frenchy nudes or something like that. So yeah, you guys, thank you so much for being here. I will see you here on the next one. Stay safe, God bless, and bye bye.